You've heard it before.
We have the chance to make history in 2018.
Despite that whole thing that happened in 2016.
You don't have to talk about that.
And this isn't some baseless dramatic rant.
Just look for yourself.
A record-breaking 262 women are on the ballot for Congress.
In a year when over 500 women ran.
So, no matter how we vote, Arizona is getting their first female senator.
And it's looking pretty certain America will see its first Muslim woman in Congress.
And look at Nevada.
If Jackie Rosen beats Senator Dean Heller...
Look, he wants to remain a senator, doesn't he?
Both of Nevada's senators will be women.
Only 6 other states have done that before. And apart from Congress,
Nevada could also make history this year
by electing a state legislature with more women lawmakers than men.
The first time this has happened in any U.S. state ever.
Outside of Nevada,
we have the opportunity to elect our youngest congresswoman yet.
There's Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez in New York.
She's looking at herself on television right now.
She'll be 29.
And Abby Finkenauer in Iowa.
Also 29.
There's also the ridiculously overachieving Kaylin Haywood,
who's set to become America's youngest state legislator at the age of 19.
What?
19?
I legit wasn't doing anything with my life at 19.
I suddenly feel very underachieved. Anyway.
Texas,
which is 40% Latinx,
has never had a Latina member of Congress.
But that looks set to change with Veronica Escobar.
Go Texas.
In Massachusetts, Ayanna Pressley defeated a 10-term incumbent. That's 20 years of office.
Not the Steve Carell show.
That's what she said! To potentially become Massachusetts' first black congresswoman.
Even Republicans are getting in on the action.
Well, a little.
In California,
they're hoping to elect America's first Korean-American congresswoman. New Mexico and Kansas could give us our very first Native American woman in Congress.
And if Sharice Davids wins,
she'll also become Kansas's first openly LGBTQ congressperson.
In fact,
more than 400 openly LGBTQ people ran for office this year.
And at least 244 of them are still in the race.
I'm too excited. I gotta slow down.
Oh, did we mention Kyrsten Sinema could be our first openly bisexual senator?
Or that Alexandra Chandler of Massachusetts could be the first openly transgender congressperson.
Or that Gina Ortiz-Jones could make Texas history
4 times over as a lesbian, Iraq veteran, and Filipina American woman if elected to Congress.
I know, we're excited too.
But the final push is on us.
And don't get us started on governor races.
Voters in Georgia and Florida nominated their first black candidates for governor.
And if Stacey Abrams wins,
she'll be America's first ever black
woman governor.
Woo! Christine Hallquist could be America's first transgender governor.
And Paulette Jordan could be America's first Native American governor.
Texas Democrats nominated Lupe Valdez,
who is not only Texas's first openly LGBTQ nominee for governor,
but she's also Texas's first Latina nominee for governor. That's crazy.
I know this sounds great already.
But this history cannot be put to action if we don't come out to vote on November 6th.
Yes, more women
and openly LGBTQ candidates
have run for office this year than ever before.
And yes,
we've seen the largest number of Muslim American candidates
since before 9/11.
My people.
But why stop there? We can't undo 2016.
Ooh. I know we've all tried.
But we have the power to put 2018 in the history books.
With one of the most diverse set of candidates
to date.
They didn't sit back.
And neither should you.
Elections have consequences.
Let's show them how.